Hi, I'm Pete the Peptide Guy on the podcast lane. And I have a special guest who's back again for a second time, Leah Ryan. So, Leah, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Peter?
I'm doing fantastic. So, last time we had you on, you were discussing a lot of things that have to do with air quality and some of the products and things like that. And I was kind of curious as to what really prompted you to get into this space of air quality, water quality, and how important that really is.
Well, it really is a mission from my heart. And how I got involved was my father was one of the four gentlemen that started the original company back in the day, and I was totally satisfied with what I did. And he asked me to join him, and it was a full commission, Peter. It's not like I was had a really nice salary. I was really happy where I was, but it just drew me because the products help so many people. And then unfortunately, my husband was diagnosed with stage 4 malignant melanoma, and the importance of our surroundings, our air, the water we drink, you know, VOCs in the air, not to go back to that, but the chemicals, it makes a big difference to us to make sure that he had the best air quality, the best water quality, because it's part of the piece of the pie of of your health, Peter.
Yeah.
And you might just wanna say it's almost like an insurance. It's preventable if possible, and it meant so much to us to try and to find something to help him. And, when he was diagnosed, they gave him, 3 to 4 months, and we got another 13 years of life. And, when he was diagnosed, we had 1 grandchild, and, when he passed, a couple of years ago, we have 10. So, blessings.
Yeah, no, and that's such an impactful story because there are so many people out there that don't think that they have an option, right? And as minimal as we think clean air, like we
Right.
oh, breathe that clean air all the time, when we
Mhm.
really don't. Um, so last time we had a couple of things on, what about water quality now? Because
Mhm.
that's big, and we're
Yes.
in Arizona, right? And Arizona
Yes.
always has challenges with water.
Yes.
So, don't drink that tap water.
Yes. Yeah, right.
So tell me about the water products and how important that is.
Yeah, in my opinion, having the proper water is so vitally important. And anyone that's listening today, Peter,
Mhm.
can go to a website. It's called ewg.org, and you can type in your zip code and you can see what's exactly in your city water and the different chemicals and where they come from. And so, Peter, we're not only drinking those water, even though we filter it, there's so many chemicals and pharmaceuticals and things like that in our water. And not only are we drinking it, but we're showering in it, and our body is the largest organ that absorbs those chemicals as well. So all this really is a big part of health and wellness for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we have a couple here. I mean, I have my own. This is mine. No one can take it. So, that little beeping you heard was us hydrogen water going in. And I have to tell you, being a fitness professional, this might sound really odd. I hate water. It was just boring to me. It
Yeah.
was just lackluster. And I never, but then having this was just very different. Even the smoothness of the water, I could tell almost immediately.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take some of this water now.
Well, one thing with this, hydrogen water bottle, Peter, there's
That's amazing.
there's a lot of hydrogen water bottles on the market,
Yes,
Peter.
there are.
And I think when you really take a look at who we are, we have a double glass wall. We make the hydrogen with a platinum plate. It's very clean. It's just not any metal making the hydrogen. And when you're looking at the hydrogen, the way it's made, a lot of hydrogen water bottles out there make it parts per million. Ours make parts per billion. So getting into the cell and truly hydrating that cell, we're far superior getting that done, sir.
Yeah, no, and I agree. I've never honestly felt more hydrated, drinking, 6 or 7 of these a day as opposed to, 6 or 7 bottled water that I bought from the store.
Right.
So absolutely across the board. And being in fitness, I definitely noticed that. You know your body so
Yeah.
really well. So air quality, water quality, how do they coexist?
Yeah. So, Peter, it's so important. Our environment that we live in really is, we've been introduced to so many different fabrics. We've been introduced to so many, just like your curtains, VOCs, molds, airborne and on surfaces, in your ductwork, odors, danders, cooking odors. Maybe you have a hobby of painting, you have chemicals off-gassing. Our company is in our purifiers, we're active pure technology. And people say, well, it's just another filter.
Yeah.
It's not just another filter. Think of it this way, filters is passive technology. So if you have a filter, you have to get the virus to the filter or get the virus to a UV light. If it doesn't sit on the UV light long enough, it's not going to kill it anyway. The odors, you have to get them to a filter, HEPA filter, ionizer, whatever you're dealing with. We are completely opposite. If there's a virus up on the wall, we go to it. And if there's mold in the ductwork, we go to it and we take care of it. We were recently written up in the American Journal of Infectious Disease Control twice, Peter. The reason is one out of 20 people that go into ICU don't come back out because the infectious diseases airborne. And the best protection they have in ICUs is a 10 MERV filter. Like our homes, we have a 7 or 8 MERV filter. In ICUs is 10 MERV. So here's a scenario, Peter. You've got a doctor walking down, and you've got patients or clients coming this way to go see maybe their loved one, and they were just at a restaurant. They had no idea they picked up viruses on their clothing. Coming into the ICU, the doc in the hallway, the doctor's going this way. That virus can get on the doc's clothing. The doc walks in. Oh my goodness gracious, right? So what our company does is we ran for 34 months. They said, hey, let's do a test of your technology and if you can help us reduce the infectious diseases by 20 or 25%, you're literally saving lives, Peter. And so the same protection that we have in ICUs and many millions of homes, Peter, we can have the same protection in the comfort of your own home, airborne and on surfaces, Peter. That's very, very important.
Yeah. And what I noticed by, looking through your site and things like that, what I found really cool, I'm a dog person. I have several dogs, and you literally have products that are for pets.
We do.
And I thought that was so cool, because I mean, those are like the loves of our lives, right? So we want them to be as healthy as possible. Can you just touch on that for a second?
Absolutely. So the thing is like we have this little product called Pet Refresh, and you can put it next to the kitty litter box, the doggy bed, it'll take care of odors. But one thing that we know with both the air and water, our air purifiers are like this will do up to 3,500 square foot home, up to 3 levels. Wherever that purifier is, you centrally locate it. Your pets are going to be in that area, wanting to be in that area because they feel better, they breathe better. A lot of your pollution's about 4 foot off the ground.
Right.
Where do you revive your body every day? In your bed, 4 foot off the ground. Where do your pets? Where do your grandkids?
Right.
4 foot off the ground. That's where a lot of the pollution is. That's where we're out there getting rid of that pollution. The water, I challenge you, Peter, and I think you've already done this. You take the hydrogen bottle water and you put 2 bowls out, and you put a bowl of your regular water, bottled water, whatever you're giving your pet, your loved one, and then you put our hydrogen, and your pet will decide what you should be drinking, Peter.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Um, and this is little units really great for like office use or
Yeah,
personal use or
so
anything as well, right?
this is a rechargeable little, yeah, it's for your vehicle. I take it on cruises in my cabin. I take it into the hotel room. I put it in in my seat when I'm on a plane. We have a lot of Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, because they don't know what clients getting in and having items on their clothing and colds and flus. And, you get on a plane and you're flying and you're in that capsule. It's like 3 days later, you've got a cold, right? When you've got our system, it's like night and day, Peter. And a lot of times, emergencies, like your ambulances, your police departments, a lot of them have this in their vehicles to help them stay safe.
Well, you know what, Leah? Again, it was great talking to you. You can have air quality at home. You could have air quality when you travel. You can have air quality for your pets, and you can have great water to drink all the time. So, Leah, thank you so much again for joining. Really quickly, how do we find you?
You can go to safeairtoday.com. That's SAFEAIR today.com. We have safewatertoday.com. So come and see us. We have specials all the time. Just say, I saw you at Peptide Pete. What is your special? And we have great coupon offers for you as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter.